Okay. I promised I would do this, and I just feel like I've run out of time. Reforged is here. People are upset. So I want to do this. I want to play TFT. I worked on it originally. You know, I barely remember what I did, to be honest with you. Let's actually... let's refresh myself on what I did on the Frozen Throne, because I think it's good to you know, the way the memory works is weird, but you give it a little refresher and all of a sudden you remember a whole bunch of things that you didn't remember before. And thankfully I keep a list of everything I do in the game industry. A very specific list, if I can find it. Oh, it's in my resume folder. I promised everyone I would also tweet about this and all that stuff. Fine, all right. Setting up. What do we say? Warcraft 3. TFT playthrough, original, not reforged. We'll do game dev commentary and play the game. Ask me anything. Hashtag game dev. Hashtag designer Dave. Hashtag War 3. So War 3 with the number 3 or find out. That should post almost everywhere. It doesn't post to YouTube though. That's weird. Oh, I'm doing that. Social network message was successfully updated. Okay. I have trouble believing that. I didn't do anything on Twitter. All right. You know what? Whatever. People who want to watch are going to watch. And if you... nope. I am not playing on Reforged. I am not ready for that emotional roller coaster yet. I will be playing TFT. Anyways, what was I doing? Refresher. Right. What did I do on TFT? I can't find the freaking folder where I put the stuff. I'm so ill prepared for this. I don't know. I was reading all the negative stuff and I just got frustrated and I wanted to do something positive. Not that I work for Blizzard now or had anything to do with Reforged. I did not. I would have liked to help them, but Activision has different plans. So... you know, I have no control over them. No one has any control over large corporations like that, not even the people who claim they do. All right. No, not writing samples. Did I put it in old? Oh, I did put it in old. Here we go. Specific levels. Specific level information. All right. Old World Strangers are at the Frozen Throne. Night Elf 4, Night Elf 8, Human 3, Undead 1. All right, I'm going to keep this list over here. I can view chat. In theory, I can view chat from everywhere. So, yeah. Let's just get started. Great. I'm not doing cinematics because those are they don't work. This is also pre-update for Reforged because I have it on my hard drive and I didn't want to mess with it because I had just got it set up for this. All right, Chapter 1, Rise of the Naga. Though the Demon Lord Archimond and the Burning Legion were finally defeated at the Battle of Mount Hyjal, much of Ashenvale Forest remains tainted by foul demonic energies. The combined efforts of both the Druids and the Sentinels have brought a tenuous peace to the Northlands. But dark creatures still lurk within the shadowed woods. In this perilous time, Maiev Shadowsong, the warden who once guarded Illidan's barrow prison, has come forth to hunt her dangerous prey and chain him once again beneath the cold earth.
These tracks are fresh, but they split off in opposite directions. Illidan must be getting help from someone.
Your orders, mistress.
You watchers split up into two parties. Scour the woods. Find what you can. We'll meet you further up the coast. Remember, sisters, if you find Illidan, do not attempt to take him without the rest of us. He is far too dangerous to tackle alone.
Yes, mistress.
The rest of you, follow me.
So,
Justice will be done.
I'm not sure what my audio levels are actually. No, it looks like they're okay. So you'll notice that that cinematic was a lot more refined.
Ashal Theridas.
Oh yeah, we put these at 25% health.
I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Do you suppose demons did this?
Illidan's stench hangs heavily over this place. But those tracks were not made by any demons I know of. Be wary, my sisters. There's no telling what horrors Illidan has called to his side. Watchers. I will finish the hunt. I mark. Waiting on you. Done. Safe. All too easy. We must hurry. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt.
Boy, it's actually hard to play in such a wide screen. I should have thought of this before. Alright. We're in a night elf village.
I will finish the hunt.
I don't remember this level very well.
Draws near. Now is the time. I can wait no longer.
Here we go.
Mistress, the Furbolgs have succumbed to the forest's corruption. It's as if they have lost themselves to mindless rage.
The tribe suffered greatly during the Legion's invasion. They cannot be saved. I will finish the hunt.
Welcome,
The
Arthas.
guilty will suffer.
Alright. The music's a little too loud for me. I gotta turn it down. Oh, it's very low. Yeah, the music's a little over the top. I might play without music. No, that wouldn't be very cool. I'll just save right here. Alright, attack move.
Slay them all.
Slay them all! Yeah, so we're setting up that she's a pretty hardline stance kind of girl.
Now is the time.
Did I not control group you?
I will finish the hunt.
There we go.
The guilty will suffer. Justice will be done. Ashal Theridas.
There's got to be something hidden somewhere, right?
For justice.
Who did this level? I can't remember. It must have been Tim. I think it was Tim.
Ashal Theridas.
Oh,
Can wait no longer.
exciting rune of mana.
The guilty will suffer. I will finish.
I think we gave too many runes early on in this mission because previously the issue was that potions would just sit in your inventory forever and take up all the space. Thanks, Arthas. Thanks for joining me. It's good to have the Lich King here. Did we hide anything on these? No.
The guilty will suffer. Legion's corruption
Still
still grips the land.
grips the land.
I can wait no longer. The end draws near.
Oh, satyrs.
The satyrs are attacking. Drive the foul beast back. So,
should have used that earlier. Everything feels so spread out because it's in this widescreen mode that I don't think that
Wait no longer.
we definitely didn't plan the game around. Report.
My party was attacked by a bloodthirsty wild. Apparently, Illidan's passing drove the creature mad. There's no telling how many more innocents it might be.
This madness must end. We will find the creature.
Right. So I guess the idea is that when Illidan goes through an area, everything goes corrupt in his wake. 1 second. I need to move the chat to be more visible to me because I'm... There we go. I can move this over here. And now I can see both. Perfect. That's not it. That's it. And now I've screwed it up. Alright, there we go. Alright. Return.
I will finish the hunt.
Okay, great.
The end draws near.
Crates!
Struck here as
Oh. Did it reach over? Maybe it did.
hunt awaits. We must hurry.
Hey! Time for Blink. Now, as
Awaits.
I recall,
The end draws near.
we love to hide
Suffer.
secrets
Now is the time.
in the waterfalls. So I should be able to blink.
I will finish the hunt.
No. Oh, that cooldown. At least it's only 10. She really is a character that we designed for, what do you call it?
Now is the time.
For fun.
I will finish.
For missions, you know? I swear there's a secret. There's no secret. Alright.
We're wasting time here.
How about over here? No?
Guilty will suffer.
Alright.
Now is the time.
She ain't getting in there. I know there's a secret somewhere.
Guilty will suffer. The end draws near. That's the creature we're after.
Alright.
Slay it quickly and put it out of its misery.
Slay it quickly. It runs away. Ah.
I shall direct.
Alright. We're not slaying it quickly, are we?
For justice.
I'll kill the smaller ones first. Actually, we gotta get the... We're missing out on some damage in the back row there.
Now
Okay, no. We definitely don't want this, because if he stomps again, it's gonna hurt.
For the truth.
Yeah, crap.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Alright, whatever. We
We're
got him.
wasting time here. The guilty will suffer.
Alright, we'll destroy these. I'm sure there's something hidden.
For the Watchers.
Uh-huh.
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. Now
Yeah.
is the time.
Where's the big prize?
Finish the hunt.
Not so much as a single item already. She's got nothing in her inventory. I feel like I missed a secret somewhere, but
I will finish
could
the
be wrong.
I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer.
Alright, greater healing we don't need yet. We'll leave that, come back to it if I need it.
The end draws near.
We did a lot of cinematics.
Mistress, those must be the creatures we're after.
Naga.
Introducing the big bad.
Races have tempted our wrath over the centuries. None have survived.
Right.
Will be done.
Illidan's Naga.
I can wait no longer. The hunt awaits.
Are we being invaded?
Illidan is out there somewhere.
Oh, I lost one.
Time here. The hunt awaits.
Might lose another one.
I will
Alright.
finish what folk were slain just like the others. Illidan has much to it.
The horrendous resolution?
Cannot agree with him.
But these rocks,
What
they
is?
destroy
What are you seeing? You guys are on YouTube. I don't know if it's broadcasting in 2560 by 1080.
into the sea. Hurry, sisters. The port of Nagas lies to the north. Perhaps there we can find a ship and set sail after Illidan.
So I tried to do 1920 by 1080, and it just didn't happen. All right, maybe I need to see what you're seeing on YouTube. Let us see what you are seeing. My channel. What am I broadcasting? And why is it so bad? I mute myself. Okay, checking the live stuff. I see. It's like in a big border, which is, yeah. I don't know why it's doing that. It should be broadcasting at 2560 by 10. Yeah, it's not doing that. I don't know what to do about that, honestly. So like the options are I continue as is, or like I stop and start retooling again, trying to figure out how to make this look non-crap. The problem is that I tried a bunch of stuff and it just wasn't working. Yeah. Well, look, you can see here it's 2560 by 1080. This is full screen on my monitor. Now, I'm not sure. It could be either a restream that's messing with it in order to get it to fit on Twitch, which is possible, or it could be YouTube messing with it because it's not understanding that it's 2560 by 1080. So I don't know what to do about it. And if I go to try and fix this again, like I'll probably not do this today, and it'll have to end up being a different day. So I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys who are watching, because there's no way to fix it right here. I have to like leave and come back and like do a bunch of fixing. And also the 1920 by 1080, it did really bizarre stuff. Like it would like stretch and just be terrible anyways. So this was the best option I saw. I just didn't realize that it was putting those big thick black borders all around it, and I don't know why it's doing that.
Finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time. The end draws near. I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt.
One thing I could do is just record this and... Why is it so flat textured here?
The guilty
Record this and
the end draws near.
then I can mess with it all I want once I have the high def video. Now we're not really wounded. Oh, yeah.
The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt. Sargeras. For justice. The guilty
Yay! See, I love that. Thematically appropriate. Spider ring. You killed some spiders and you got a spider ring.
I can wait no longer. The end
I knew there were secrets here somewhere.
The guilty will suffer. Now is the time.
Right, you need vision
I
in order to go somewhere. And as I recall, why do I think devs include maps with no macro in them? Why did we do it for War 3? Because this was about telling stories, and we had decided early on that we were not going to be teaching the campaign or how to play. Nice. But there are later missions with macro. It's just that we didn't want it to be every mission. I suppose you could view it as cutting features from an RTS, but remember that this is an RTS with RPG elements, and we were emphasizing for the campaign the RPG elements. So, I mean, for some, that's not what they wanted, but that's the game we wanted to make, because you can just play the multiplayer to get all the RTS stuff, whereas the single player was more about telling a story of Warcraft. That's basically why we decided to do it this way. Get him. See, now I need mana. Where's all the runes? Hmm.
A band of satyrs captured the rest of my party. Twisted brutes are holding them in the nearby woods. We'll find them.
Well, all RTS campaigns are trying to tell a story, so you need micro missions where you're leading the players moving around a smaller area. Because if you don't have that, then like tell a story. Is this a secret, or am I trapping myself in like a bad encounter? I guess we'll find out. Oh Jesus!
For the Watchers. I will finish the hunt.
I don't remember this. Am I behind something here? I think I might die. I think I'm not allowed to die. Ah, I got it.
Now is the time
How nice.
for justice.
I don't think it's strange for an RTS to have micro maps.
For the Watchers.
I think it makes a lot of sense. Maybe they abuse it, and maybe they should change it up with a more macro stuff, but
Time here.
I don't think it's necessarily...
For justice.
I don't think having a micro map
Draws near.
for an RTS is a bad thing.
I can wait no longer.
Nope,
The guilty will
I think that's it. The only issue with my F is that you have to wait so long. And especially when it's a two-part jump, you're spending a lot of time just kind of waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh well.
Now is the time. Illidan is out there somewhere.
You're not a fan of stories in video games? Okay.
Can wait no longer.
I'm gonna have to 100% disagree with that sentiment, because the reason that I play video games is for the story.
You will release my warriors and
Like, my favorite games are RPGs,
now is
and always have been.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
And, yeah.
I will finish the hunt.
I don't know what the point of playing a game is other than storytelling. Sure, you have fun and stuff, but there has to be some underlying narrative, even if it's player invented,
Can wait no longer.
which often it is.
I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. The
Oh.
guilty will suffer.
A lot of extra troops here that I probably won't need.
Can wait no longer.
Here's what I'll do. You guys are group 2.
Making must hurry.
You guys are group 1. 1, 2.
Will be done. I know. wasting time here.
You're not a fan of them being a priority. Well, the thing with Blizzard's games and Warcraft 3 in particular is that there's a multiplayer component. So if you're not really interested in the story of the game, you can just play multiplayer. You never have to touch the campaign at all. But people who like a story, who want to play for a story, they're going to play the campaign specifically for that purpose. So why wouldn't we cater to that audience?
Out there somewhere. The end draws near.
I remember that. Good Illidan.
Not allow Illidan to escape again. We must slay those Naga before they burn the ships.
Hey, newbie. Yeah, I'm back.
You're certainly welcome to try, monster.
So, when the cinematic started and you heard wow from the Naga, that's because we didn't record dialogue for them basically saying they're here or something like that. But that's effectively what it was supposed to be. For I don't know if I want to engage too much in this argument, but your supposition that a competent RTS single player experience precludes focus on story doesn't really gel. You can tell a good story in an RTS. I mean, we did in Warcraft 3, and maybe you disagree with that, but that's just your opinion, man. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Wait, we're screwing this up already, aren't we? Kill those. Oh, boy. I think that I'm supposed to be... Alright. We gotta sacrifice everything to kill these before it's too late. What is that? Oh. Maybe I have over-sacrificed here. I feel like I've screwed this up. Alright, it's fine. We're gonna be fine. Everything's fine. Should have done that earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. Alright, there's got to be a secret, right? Oh, no time for that.
Do you believe we can defeat Illidan even if we find him?
Illidan has grown powerful. Of that there is no doubt. He consumed the energies of the skull of Gamedev.
Skull of Gul'dan.
He's not a night elf nor demon, but something more.
Mistress, why would the Naga harbor so much hatred for us?
We must trust time to reveal all things. Now hurry. Illidan has a considerable lead on us. We must capture him before he causes any more harm.
Again, Alexander, I have to point out that if you want pure RTS, you play the multiplayer. There's no reason to focus so heavily on the campaign being very story-driven, because the campaign is for telling the story of Warcraft. So if we didn't, I mean, like, legitimately, if it's not for you, it's not for you. That doesn't mean it's wrong. You know what I mean? Chapter 2, The Broken Isles. The next day, on the shores of the mysterious island chain, Maev and her watchers inspect some ancient yet strangely familiar ruins. Those bubbles.
You followed Illidan's course due east, as you asked, but these strange islands do not appear on any of our maps.
I suspected as much. These islands must have been formed only recently.
What makes you say that?
The ruins all around us, Naisha. I recognize them. This was once the great city of Suramar, built before our civilization was blasted beneath the sea 10,000 years ago.
But how could... Are you suggesting that these islands were somehow raised from the seafloor?
Perhaps. There are few powers left in the world capable of raising islands from the deeps. Regardless, it's a mystery we'll have to solve later. We'd best head inland and set up a base camp. Once we're situated, we'll pick up Illidan's trail. Here, sisters, let's establish a base so we can continue our hunt.
Hey, Relin. Welcome to the stream. Sorry about the black borders.
We're wasting time here.
They reforged this section? For the worse? Alright, what do I need? I completely forgot how to play the game. Well, we'll need a mill. And definitely want to produce these in mass. Do we have an altar? We do have an altar. What don't we have? Ancient War, Tree of Life. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a protector or two.
Justice will be done. Now is the time.
Oh, that's not a...
The hunt awaits.
Should be producing troops as well. Ah, there it is.
Is out there somewhere.
What are we gonna buy? Generate mana. Yeah, one of those couldn't hurt. Moonstone. Eclipse that blocks out the sun.
Your building is
Alright.
We're wasting time here.
Forgot about that one.
Goddess light not happening.
Build a Tree of Ages Hunter's Hall. I gotta upgrade him. Cancel that. 20. As soon as he pops out, I can get it. Great.
The hunt awaits.
Let's do a little exploring.
I can wait no
The Naga is a faction?
draws near.
Man, what can I say?
For the watchers. Goddess
We didn't really do much with them. I mean, originally they were going to be their own race, and so there were early plans for various kinds of units for the Naga. But in terms of how they ultimately ended up in the game, it was just sort of like, oh, these are the scraps we have available from what we were originally intending to do, and let's just use them as best we can.
I can wait no longer. Now is the time for justice. Illidan is out there somewhere.
I swore to
Ah, Naisha, right.
We're wasting time here. I will finish the hunt.
Goblin Merchant. Alright,
The end
kill
draws
these.
near.
For the watchers.
Always destroy buildings.
For justice.
You never know what you're gonna get. What do you got here? Staff of Negation dispels magical effects. That's potentially useful.
Justice will be done.
Just in case I get in over my head. Actually, what the heck?
Hunt awaits.
Yeah, pathing. Pathing's... You say AI, I say pathing is the biggest problem in this game. But whatever.
Illidan is out there
Alright,
somewhere.
nothing dropped. Go here, kill them.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ah,
Careful, sisters. There's no telling what the creatures have in store for us.
Hmm. If I do that, does he stop attacking? Yes. Alright.
You're wasting time. Upgrade finished. Justice will be done.
I really don't want that to die. Go.
I will
Get
finish the hunt.
through. Go.
And wait no longer.
Through. And
I will finish the hunt.
Goddess, light my heart.
The guilty will suffer.
I failed.
I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. The end draws near.
Wait, I control these? Oh. Oh, I totally forgot about this.
Goddess, light my heart.
Wasting time here.
So originally,
Shall paradise.
yeah, we were gonna have
Guilty will suffer.
a whole naval thing going on with the different races, and it was just decided that once you put a hero in a transport of any kind and it gets shot out of the sky and then they instantly die or they get stunned, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right.
I shall paradise. For justice. Now is the time.
The AI does expand in multiplayer. If you're talking about the campaign,
I will finish the hunt.
you're right, there's a different AI.
The guilty will suffer. I shall paradise.
Well, it sounds like you're here to complain about Warcraft 3. That's what it sounds like to me. Which is fine, you can complain about Warcraft 3. It's not the greatest game in the world. It's just, there's a lot of nostalgia around it, so people get
Now is the time.
a little bit defensive on it.
I can wait no
I mean, I worked on the thing, so I have to be a little bit defensive about my work, but I know when I made this game, I knew very little about game design at the time.
I can wait no longer.
And a lot of what ended up being good was just my passion for
No longer.
making something cool. I don't remember this.
I smell the stench of demons about him.
Rest easy, stranger. This old wanderer have no quarrel with you or your kin. I am Drakthul,
I didn't work on the AI, so.
warlock of the storm. Now, I am the last of my kind.
What are you doing here?
Your pardon, lady, but I am hunted by restless ghosts. They've chased me day and night for nearly 20 years. Perhaps if you silence them for me, I will tell you the tale.
Ah, no, I remember.
I'll consider it.
Can you kill him? I feel like I kind of want to.
I will finish the hunt. For the Watchers. Illidan is out there somewhere. Justice will be done. I shall paradise.
That's a weird thing to web.
Now
More healing words. Oh man,
we must hurry.
this was our favorite item.
I
I remember. This was our favorite item.
can
I
wait.
wonder how many dropped throughout the game. I should check on that.
Now is the time.
Oh, another shipyard.
Draws near.
In case you lose your
Now
boats.
is the time.
I haven't even gone in the ocean
The
yet.
guilty will suffer.
I suppose I have to in order to get over there.
The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Oh, there's a whole back route I didn't look at. Alright, you come with me.
Now is the time.
Oh, I'm not upgrading at all, am I? Let's do a couple more of these. Wisps over there. Ugh, so bad at economy. It's here. Build. Ancient Wonders is the shop, which I already have. Hunters need to be upgraded.
The hunt awaits.
There's still old Blizzard inside what's currently happening. It's not... It's totally gone. There's definitely reason for concern though. Alright. Oh, I blinked into the ocean. How? Okay. Are these triggered by... I wonder if these attacks are being triggered by something. Alright, I need a repair. Do they repair? Renew, right. I forgot about these little dog things. They're pretty funny. They're basically dryads though. It's... Oh yeah. I forgot they had healing too. Man, I forgot everything about my own game. Right. I don't even know if we're going to get to building them, but I mean, let's build a few. What do I think about game design being a course of study at university today in contrast of just sliding it into being a game dev back in the days? So, hey, you're welcome, Emery. I mean, I can't really take credit for your childhood. But yeah, it's cool that something I created was a part of your childhood. Yeah, that's probably the best way to put it. Okay, I think there's some secrets over here, so I want to blink around. I just hope I don't end up in something really bad. Aha! Oh, undead. Huh? Ah.
We're wasting time here. Now is the time.
Oh. What am I gonna do with this? I don't know. Oh man. Pendant of Energy is pretty good. That's gonna be very useful when I'm blinking around in a lot of places early and later on in the game. Is this a place I can get to with the boats? Yes, it is. So it's best not to... Don't go alone. So, concerning universities teaching game design, they're... how do I put this? They tend to suck at it. They tend to treat game design as programming, which it's not. It's not programming. It's not the same thing at all. I think that's a bad way to teach design. I've actually considered making my own course on game design. In fact, I have a Game Design 101 video. I just haven't continued the series because of, I don't know, just not motivated to, I guess. But I think it's, I mean, I appreciate what they're trying to do. They're trying to make game design like a legitimate, not that it isn't legitimate, but like a career path with a, you know what, honestly, it's actually terrible. They're trying to capitalize on something that should be a labor of love. Like, it's always been my opinion, and it's not just because I did it this way, but that if you want to make games, you just make games, and you'll get better at it over time. Trying to teach it as a course, like, I guess you can learn that way. I just think that, oh, it's 1-to-1. I just think that what you end up with is sort of a jaded view of the industry. Esports are awful. Esports are terrible right now. I don't know what happened with... Okay, so if I'm going to have that over there, I need to have troops. So... Oh, hippogriffs. I want hippogriffs. Oh. What do I need for hippogriffs? Do I not have the building yet? It looks like I don't have the building yet. Maybe I need to upgrade this? There's no upgrading this. Do that. Food cap. Alright, that's fine. I just want to have a group of archers here for whatever invasion comes, because there will be one. Top it off with that. Continue to do that. Alright. Oh, I like that. So my troops are hotkeyed, and because they're in the boat, it went to the boat. That's pretty cool. That's a good little feature there. Ah. Unload all. Instant unload too. No items. Yeah.
We're wasting time here.
What do they have? Roar. That's what I should be using. Just need one. Oh right, it automatically only uses one, so that's good. Hey! And then they instantly wipe it off. You see those heads? Human, night elf, and a skull. That's funny. That is funny.
I can wait no longer. Now is the time.
In your case, the fears of what didn't come true.
Finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. Our sacred grove is here.
Oh. I need to save that. You guys need to kill her. I forget, am I being attacked by a base or are these being spawned? I don't remember. Alright, what was I doing? Right, exploring.
Now is the time.
Oh, was this connected? It was connected.
The end draws near. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt.
Yeah, well, all I can say is that, you know, for all people, no two people are going to have the same experience. But I can tell you that for the majority of people in games, the stuff that I can relate about the game industry and stuff like that is true. And you have to remember that game design as a college course is a relatively new thing. Like, it's only within the last 15 years that it even became like a thing. Before that, it was like technical schools. Like, you'd go to MIT or you'd learn programming. There was never a game design school until fairly recently. Ooh.
The guilty will suffer.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What? Ah. No, this is working out perfectly fine. I need do nothing more. Maybe make some dryads.
We're wasting time here.
Parry up to vitality. Let's just use this.
The end draws near.
You're not gonna let her get there, are you?
Is out there somewhere.
Gimme. Good lord.
The hunt awaits.
Oh, that's interesting. That boat had people in it and they couldn't path, but they were in the control group, so they're like trying to get around the back. Oh, that's very strange. I love little areas like this. This is the stuff I'm talking about when I talk about the little details that the campaign designers put into the maps. Like this little Stonehenge styled thing devoted to this Naga monster that was eating people. You met indie devs who scream not to be an indie dev. Yeah, okay. I know what you're talking about. So there are. This is gonna sound hostile, maybe, but there are indie devs who they kind of don't know what they're doing. I mean, let's be real. They just don't know what they're doing, and they make obvious mistakes, but refuse to accept that the problem is them. And then they get all upset when their game doesn't sell like 1 million copies and they're not a millionaire. And you know, I don't even know what to say to them. If you try to explain to them that the reasons that their game didn't do well, that they didn't do proper marketing, or that they didn't keep the player interests in mind, or that they, like when you try to detail the problems to them, they just get upset at you. And so I sort of stopped giving advice. Not intentionally, but it became not worth it because they wouldn't listen to what I was saying anyways. Marketing is a huge deal, and a lot of people don't consider that, like how important marketing is to the... Oh, I forgot about these. I don't remember them at all, to be honest with you. Oh, no. Ah. Oh, I was not prepared for this. Not at all. No! Oh, boy. Alright, I'm gonna try and... We gotta do something. So let's just take this out first. And then we'll attack this, I guess. I probably played this very poorly, thinking that this wasn't going to be a big deal, but yeah, obviously there's some serious troops here. Holy crap. Alright. No! Okay, was this a mistake? Should I not be? I feel like I've screwed up. Now we should be able to carry this with Aisha here. What's her name? Naisha. That's true, yeah. Mayeb's honestly my favorite campaign hero for a multitude of reasons, but number one is the Blink. Because so many of the missions that I designed where you could like find little secrets and stuff were because of just her little abilities. Alright. If we kill all this, we should be okay. Oh my god. Oh, they ran out of money for building the troops, and they need more money for the troops so that they can repair. How funny. That's the AI. Do they get enough for another one? I don't know if it's building or not. 3D issue that you brought up. Did I miss it? Marketing so-called AAA. Well, AAA doesn't know everything to marketing. certainly AAA, modern AAA does,
We're wasting time here.
but
Ashal Theridas,
kill him.
for justice.
Certainly modern AAA is a problem in that marketing is their main everything. It's their everything. Like EA doesn't need to make a good game anymore. They just need to make a game and then tell everyone to buy it. It's sad but true. Got so much money I'm just sitting on. I don't know what to do with it. Let us build another war so I can build armies faster.
Goddess, light my path.
Could you repeat the 3D issue? I'm not sure what it is.
The hunter wins.
All right,
Guilty.
Maev, let's explore.
I can wait no longer.
Just curious.
Trees once stood in this place. Twin aspens called the boughs of Ashal. To look upon them was to know true peace, true fulfillment.
Oh yeah.
Now they are gone, along with the hopes and dreams of a generation.
All right, we're gonna send these over here to pick up some troops.
Research finished.
And,
has awaited our time to shore.
okay, don't want all. Okay, what the heck? All right, give me these.
I'm awake, I'm awake.
Do I need? I don't need that one.
Light my path. I'm game. Your building is complete.
Oh, this is a pain. All right, load up. You guys
In position.
prepare to fight whatever comes.
Make it fast.
Assuming anything else is coming. I have actually no idea. One of these.
Den is out there somewhere. The guilty will suffer.
Oh, I didn't hotkey those. Okay. I wonder why RTS games went 3D. It only hurt the performance and visuals, and they never benefited from end of 3D features, and they never ended up figuring out 3D anyways. I like hippogriffs. Shut up. I see what you're saying. So you're saying that RTS games didn't really benefit from 3D in the way that they probably needed to. Oh, someone died. Yeah, I'm not worried. Not worried. Yeah, we're fine.
Standing low.
You stay there, though.
The den is out
Alright.
there somewhere. I can wait no
You kind of had to transition to 3D. Everything was moving in that direction. If you didn't go the whole, so I remember the transition very well. In games at the time. This is back. This is when 3D effects was becoming big. Voodoo Graphics was about to die. Voodoo got bought by Nvidia. I believe that's what happened. I'm just trying to remember off the top of my head, which means I could be misremembering details. So don't take this as gospel. This is just my interpretation of what happened at the time. So, as I recall, the reason that we sort of felt the need to transition to 3D was that everyone was transitioning to 3D. And good lord, that pattern.
the hunter waits.
Didn't drop anything?
I can finish the hunt.
And what 3D offered at the time was the ability to create one piece of art, like say that tree, and repeat it infinitely and with various variations. These are all the same tree. If you do that in 2D, you have to go through, I mean, you have to like either tile it or whatnot, and then you can't have those interactive objects. Hey Kagetsu, yes, you're awake. Thank you, I'm glad you like my videos. So what 3D basically meant for games was that you could have a smaller team create larger worlds. Like, if it weren't for 3D, there'd be no World of Warcraft, really. Or it'd be a very different game. It would not be the world that it ended up being. And... is she gonna die? I hope not. Ooh. These are serious. Get out of there. Ooh, cause of attack. That's what I'm looking for. Turn her into an assassin. So there really wasn't a way to stay 2D in a world that was going 3D. Everyone was buying video cards. Everyone was moving in that direction. The PlayStation was moving in that direction, and they had completely dominated the market. So, I mean, it's RTSs did benefit from 3D. Every game benefited from 3D because you could not hire enough artists to make a 2D world viable. I mean, that's not exactly true. That's not exactly true. Let me put it another way. If Blizzard had not transitioned to 3D, there would not have been a Warcraft 3. Just it would have been proclaimed as dated and old, and just I don't know that Blizzard would have survived as a studio if they hadn't transitioned. Because you just have to think about how much art goes into these games, and and you also have to remember resolutions were scaling up. Like when we're talking about Warcraft 1 and 2, we're talking about like less than 640 by 480 little tiny pieces of art that if you looked at them now you'd be like, oh, what's that? Just look at StarCraft. Just look at StarCraft. Look at what StarCraft was when it released, not the remastered one, and try to play it now and tell me you aren't like bleh. And then imagine having to create all that art for it again. I mean, that's what they did. And how long did that take? How long was StarCraft remastered in production? How did we transition to 3D? No, we had to make all new tools. Like, it was a complete... it was like starting from scratch. I mean, it was starting from scratch. That's what it was. And it was actually a tough time at Blizzard. I mean, there was many years of development that went into the 3D engine. Where is he? What are you doing? Lesser scroll. Oh, I'm totally full on shit. Oh, I gotta level up. Shadow Strike, Hurl, Poison Dagger, Large Initial. Oh yeah, love that spell. All right, what are we gonna drop? 1 strength. I guess we'll drop that. Wait, how do you drop items? Ah, right click. Can't even pad there, can you? Oh, you did. I'll pick it back up. So lame. Alright, whatever. Shadow Strike him. Now it's a real hero. The library. The art team for Remastered wasn't as good as the one working on the original StarCraft. I don't know about that. Like, what makes you say that? Like, was the art for Remastered not good? I thought it was pretty good. 6 Maul Strength. Go away, Maul Strength. Mana Stone. Yeah, that's way better. We're gonna need that for, I think it's the next mission. Like, when you're scaling up art like that, like, it's not easy. I thought that StarCraft Remastered did a really good job of maintaining everything, basically. Like, the game didn't change at all, and just literally looked better.
I can wait no longer.
Yeah, there are many games where the 3D is what allows you to scale up the game and have these big worlds. I can't stress enough how much that changed how the industry worked. It was definitely a different, totally different time. Oh, all right, you guys. I remember something about the AI being able to, like, the boats would come and pick you up. Is that gonna... What happens if I do that?
Hunter waits. I shall justice.
Huh? Oh. What the heck? Where are they coming from? It's so weird.
Lyddon is out there somewhere.
Okay, scroll protection, whatever.
I will finish the hunt.
Oh, there's something about these
The
statues.
guilty will
I think there's a secret.
for the watchers.
Could be wrong.
Make it balance. The hunter waits.
Get in the boats.
Now's the time.
Get in the boats.
I swore to avenge.
Get in the boats. Okay, so they didn't get there. I have to go by movement. The High Templar doesn't look as spooky as in the original. So you're saying that certain units didn't look quite right? I mean, that's the problem with scaling things up, is it's never going to look 100% right. Why is this map so huge? This is mission 2? Man. Clearly, I'm playing for fun. So I'm not rushing through the campaign. This isn't a speed run. I'm not trying to beat a record or anything. Though I wonder how many days it's going to take me to get through the entire campaign at this rate. Help him build faster. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Alright, you go mine shit. Tally-ho. The boats, ironically, were not a last-minute thing. They were the first thing that we did when we were looking at, like, what are we going to do with TFT that's different. I don't want the stuff. But early on, we realized that boats were not. Man, you're just here to complain, huh? It's a very different experience when you're playing them. And the way that I play games is honestly boring to watch, because I like to find all the little secrets and the details, and I just don't remember all of them, so I'm not going directly to things. And let's be real, I'm not a very engaging streamer. It's just yeah, I'm not an entertaining person. I don't know, I'm just boring guy. Where are they? Yeah. Okay, these are not. Oh, we gotta destroy these. I forgot about that. Oh, those activated when I got here? Oh, no, they were already on. Alright, ignore them, kill these. Right, so the story here is that these are the orcs who died. Yeah, these are the orcs, the Twilight Hammer and the Storm Reaver clan. It's actually a reference to Warcraft 1. too.
We're wasting time here. The end draws near. Justice will be done.
I mean, there's certainly a
Illidan is out there somewhere.
there's certainly incentive. I mean, you don't want to make art to like not be seen. So, yeah, I imagine there's some. She's an agility-based hero, so you kind of don't want to lose that. But I think the periactive health is better.
Now is the time.
What is this? It traps the souls of those who die violently, forcing them to relive the last moments of their lives for eternity. Why is this in the game?
Justice will be
Is this part of a quest? Did I miss something? Return the skeletal artifact. Ah, that's how much I was paying attention when he was talking. I'm awful. All right, let's return this to Dracfool. All right. I'll say this, Alexander. Remember that it is just your opinion, and for you saying it like it is, it's not how others perceive it. So you have to be careful in your evaluations that it's not just your opinion. You my tail.
Nearly 20 years ago, the great warlock Gul'dan raised the islands. He sought to unearth an ancient vault that held the remains of the dark titan.
Sargeras. Speak of the Legion's creator.
The same. After Sargeras' defeat ages ago, his remains were locked away in an undersea tomb. Gul'dan believed that opening the tomb would grant him the dark titan's power. For his pride, he and the rest of our clan were torn to shreds by crazed demons. I have wandered these isles ever since, haunted by the ghosts of my slaughtered comrades.
Your tale is as intriguing as it is dire, Dracfool. It's a shame your ghosts lie silent. You deserve far worse than their company for what you set loose in this place.
Wait, what does that mean?
Justice will be done.
Robe of the Magi. Huh. Cool.
You must hurry.
It's invulnerable. Was he an important story character? Does he come up later? I don't think he does. Alright, let's go. Let's go. You want counter arguments? Alright, Alexander. Millions upon millions of people played Warcraft 3 and loved it. It was critically acclaimed. It has a high rating on IMDb, or not IMDb, what do you call it? It got lots of high ratings. Objectively speaking, it is a good game with a good storyline that people loved. And so it's not a cheap exit to say it's just your opinion. I am stating unequivocally that not only is it just your opinion that this is a boring game or bad and all that stuff, it's your low percentage opinion, meaning that a very low percentage of people would agree with you. So take that as you will. I'm not trying to upset you. I'm just saying that when you say things like that, if you are in the right company, I'm sure they'll all agree with you. And a lot of people in the game industry, not in the game industry, but a lot of people who want to get into the game industry love to critique old games like Warcraft and go, oh, they're awful now. When in reality, they're not that bad. I'm getting into the groove a little bit. I mean, they are what they are.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
They are what they are. And they're not much more than that.
I am before. I went before.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people played just for the campaign. Some people didn't even like multiplayer. So it's, I just think it's unfair to, not unfair. It's just your opinion, and that's okay. You can have the opinion that Warcraft 3 was a terrible game and that it's awful and boring and bland and whatever. It's no skin off my teeth. This is something I made 20 or 16 years ago. 17 years ago? Long time ago. It's certainly if I were to make it again, I would do a lot of things different. And that's what I thought Reforged was going to be. I thought that... I don't want to get into it, into Reforged right now. Is there a secret here? I feel like there might be. Maybe not. Maybe it's just an island. I thought that Reforged would be what they showed at the BlizzCon, but I have some insight into what occurred, but I don't want to talk about it until I'm playing Reforged, and I don't know when that's going to be, because I really want to play TFT as I remember it. And thank you, Rowan. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree that RTSs aren't the best medium for storytelling in games, but they're not the worst either. Oh. Have I made a mistake? I feel like I made a mistake. Shadowstroke D. They've killed all of my air. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Okay, we're all gonna die. Oh, that is just wrong. I was not prepared for that fight at all. Once again, I've screwed up. Alright, let's get back to my base. Kagetsu, that's very adept, yeah. I've seen some of Reforged. I haven't played yet, so I don't want to... I'm not giving an opinion. I don't have an opinion yet, because it's pointless to give one if you haven't actually played it and thus have that knowledge. But, yeah, what they showed at... So the Culling of Stratholme is the level that I'm... did I lose? Ouch. The Culling of Stratholme is the level that I was most interested in, because that's like the level that I was most involved in on original Warcraft. It's sort of my claim to fame, and it seems like they kind of didn't do what they were promising. That's what it feels like, that they didn't do what they were promising. And that's disappointing, to say the least. Alright, actually, if we're going to take that island, we need to have the glaive throwers. They changed Medivh's backstory? Ashenvale is recolored. So, again, I really don't want to delve too much into Reforged, since I just haven't played it, so I don't know. They increased the price of the base game? Huh. I don't know. I can say that Blizzard now is not the Blizzard that I worked at, and that's not an excuse. That's just, it just isn't. It just isn't the same studio anymore. For better or worse. For worse. And it's like, I don't know. It's Activision. I mean, that's all there is to it. It has to be.
I can wait no longer.
I'm game.
It is Activision. Get on the boat.
Hi. Glad.
Repair this. Yeah, a story without heroes doesn't make a lot of sense unless the player is the hero, which actually is a good trope for the RTS genre, in which they simply, when they're talking to the commander, it's all about what the commander is doing and what you're doing, and it makes more sense in an RTS for you to be the general, like flat out. That just makes more sense. How is this not on the boat? Get on the boat, you piece of shit. Oh, they take up two. I didn't know that.
The great outdoors.
All right, you just stay here then.
Shall not fear.
You guys come with me. I'll have to re-hotkey them before I land. Where's a good place to land? I worry that going too far into the top right may end up getting me killed. Do I think these are connected though? No. All right, we're gonna hope that the edge of this isn't protected. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We're wasting time here. Illidan is out there somewhere.
Ah, what am I doing? Shadow Strike, that's what I'm doing. Just not gonna get there.
Justice will be done. For justice. I can wait no longer.
Oh god. What happened?
The guilty will suffer.
Fucking Christ. No, they're killing all my options. Not again.
We're wasting time here.
Go, go, go. Why aren't you moving? Oh, the pathing.
The hunt awaits. We must hurry. The end draws near.
Your man.
The guilty will suffer.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
That's better.
Illidan
Alright. Our army is all over the place. I don't know what I'm doing. Kill this.
the hunt awaits.
Yeah, Rexar's story was good for what we did with it, because the Orc campaign basically plays like a mini Diablo kind of thing, which I thought was pretty smart. Nope.
Justice will be done. We must hurry. I shall burn us.
Who was hurt? Okay. I didn't see you.
For the watchers.
Don't get you started on the Rexar campaign. Boy, is there anything you like? Why are you watching? I have to ask.
The hunt awaits.
I have no idea how much work went into the Rexar campaign to make that fun and accessible, like, and that that campaign, the Rexar, the orc one, wasn't even part of the plan. We didn't have to do that. We did that extra. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. Shoot. I feel like I missed a secret. I think I definitely missed a secret.
Sargeras is found. You, my trusted servants, must remain here and guard the entrance. That wretched warden managed to reach this island. She'll certainly try to follow us.
Illidan. I knew we'd find him. We'll have to fight our way through the Nagas' defenses in order to follow him.
But Naisha died.
I intend to do so again.
Kill the Naga guarding the tomb of Sargeras.
Hunter waits.
Oh, it's not over. I thought that was the end of the mission. Nope. Alright. I feel like we're gonna need more troops.
I walk in the shadow. Illidan is out there somewhere.
I think people would have been disappointed if we didn't have that orc campaign, because they would have been like, hey, there's 4 races, why is there only 3 campaign missions sets? But that's just how we thought back then, you know? I don't know. Clearly the game studios don't think that way anymore. They don't care. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. Alright, we need bears. Give me 2 bears. Upgrades. There's no gold mine to entangle. Oh, I got money over here. That's fine. Honestly, our concern was always disappointing the player base. That was all. And for... if you added a 5th race, we'd only need to make 1 campaign. No. No. That's not true. That's not true. Like I don't know, back then we just felt like we had to offer the world, and if we didn't, we were disappointed in ourselves, let alone what other people thought. But the industry has changed a lot. Yeah, the TFT was all about showing off what the editor could do. Because, I mean, when you think about it, the campaign designers, the level designers, we were just as excited to get these new tools as the players were. So a lot of the time we spent was going, wow, I can do this now, and then trying to make a level out of it. You know what I mean? And I think that reflects in the quality of the campaign. Despite some people's opinions, it's quite a work. Quite a work. Quite a lot of work. What is this theory? Warcraft story was great until the company's profits blew up like bootleg fireworks in Missouri. Then Metzen explored substances, so that's why WoW's story's been on the decline. I can absolutely promise you that that is not the case. In fact, many of the storylines of Warcraft are have anti-drug messages in them because of certain struggles people had. And
We're wasting time here.
yeah, no, that's not true at all. There's got to be something over here, and I want to. You know what? Let's send a boat and just see. Or is this for the end cinematic? That's for the end cinematic. It's got to be. No, there's something here. Oh, there's a gold mine. Anyways. And the level design was subpar, to say the least. Wow. Alexander, why don't you post a link to your game and we can check it out, and you can show us how you've styled on the entire Warcraft 3 dev team.
Guilty will suffer.
Because that's basically what you're saying, is that you could do it better. So I'd love to see it.
I will finish.
Legitimately, I would love to see it.
The guilty will suffer.
The Skull of Gul'dan is a drug metaphor. I mean, probably. Probably, yes. I'm going to put this on 3, and this will be my backup team. 2. Boy, if there's not much in here, it's going to be... I kind of want to go and check this island before I do this. No, let's... This isn't even my mission. I don't know what's on here.
Justice will be done.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of Naga up there. So let's see if we can get these guys up here. Nope. Yeah, aggroed them. Assholes. God damn it.
I can wait no longer. I shall finish. I will finish the hunt.
Dude, Alexander, what are you talking about? You are basically coming in here and saying that Warcraft 3 sucks and the story was shit and the campaign is garbage. You are not a critic, as far as I know. If you are, let me know. I don't know what your credentials are, but you can't just say things like that without any way of backing it up. Where's your game is a poor way to respond to critique? It's not critique, though. He's just saying it's bad. He's not giving reasons why. Ugh. Definitely not what I want to be doing right now, arguing with people about the quality of a 17-year-old game. Chapter 3, The Tomb of Sargeras. Moments later, just inside the entrance of the shadowed tomb, Maiev and her watchers braced themselves for an ambush. You didn't really give arguments, you gave opinions. You're...
Quiet. It feels as if we're walking into a trap.
Still, we must press on, Naisha. If Illidan finds whatever it is he's seeking, he could... Wait, look there. Strange. These are orcish runes. They were written by Gul'dan when he first opened this tomb 20 years ago.
What do they say?
Apparently, he logged his journey through the tomb's depths. These runes seem to depict that history.
See you later, Jacob. Thanks for stopping by.
Quickly, you fools. Fan out and search for the
The dream sequences.
We must reach the chamber of the eye. The tomb's guardians awaken.
Yeah, launching a game is hard. Thank you, Kagetsu.
There's no telling what will Dan and his lackeys awoke in this foul place. We must be cautious.
As I recall, Alexander, your argument was... let's stop for a moment. Your argument was that RTSs are a bad medium for storytelling. And as I stated before, that is an opinion, and one that is not shared by many people. The sales of Warcraft 3, people's love of the story, I gave a bunch of arguments as to why that's not really a legitimate argument. It's just an opinion. And it's your opinion, and you're welcome to it. You don't have to like Warcraft 3. No one does. If everyone hated it, that would be fine. I would certainly probably not have had as illustrious career as I did thus far. But what is your critique of the campaign? What is bad about the campaign? I know that you said that you wish that it had more macro elements, and that you think that storytelling, and again, you brought up that storytelling is a bad medium in RTSs, but that's not an argument against the campaign. The campaign is created for a specific audience, those who want to move through a story in an RTS with heavy RPG elements. That's what Warcraft 3 was. And that's what we provided. We told as best the story as we could with the elements that we had. And if you don't like that, you play the multiplayer, and you don't have to even look at the campaign. And there are a lot of people who did that. They only played the multiplayer RTS, and that's fine. But to say that it is bad and that is it, and that your opinions are a critique, okay. But that's, again, it is just your opinion, and you can say that that's not a valid argument, but it is the truth. It is your opinion, and it is actually a minority opinion, because the majority of people who played Warcraft 3 enjoyed the campaign and the story. So when you say these things, you have to remember what the people around you are probably thinking and what they're hearing. So if you have specific arguments about things that are bad in the campaign, and there are plenty of things that are bad in the campaign, but let me tell you, it was 9 months to make this campaign, and I think that we over-delivered on everything. Honestly, we over-delivered on everything that this campaign could have been. I slept at the studio. I slept on the couch 2 days in a row. There was one time, and I went home at it was to fix a certain mission, and I went home at I think 6 p.m. on a Saturday, and I got reamed for it. People feel like you're not pulling your weight. I'm like, I was here 2 days in a row. I don't know what you're talking about. I slept on a couch, man, and I needed a shower, so I went home at 6 p.m. Sorry. And there is no way that this game could have been better in that same development cycle. Level design is extremely linear and gives no chance for skill expression. Yeah, that's fair. You can attack the AI's economy. They don't all get infinite money. It's only certain ones towards the end of the game. The early ones, you can take out their economy, and they can't rebuild. Which I just did on the last map. But yes, we did cheat with the AI later on, because quite frankly, the AI was not... It's not the greatest in the world. And if you've ever made an AI or tried to work on one, it's hard. It is complicated, and this is 17 years ago, before we had all sorts of library standards and stuff for AI. Okay, I can't speak to that. I don't know who was putting food structures to 50 food on it. I'm sure there were a couple situations like that. I didn't do that on any of my maps that I can recall. Whatever. Again, the focus of the campaign was to tell a story, and you fundamentally disagree with that aspect of Warcraft 3. Yeah, some missions in the campaign the AI cheated, 100% true, and it was to increase the difficulty. I think it's the. It's not the. I think it's the hard AI, and if you play it on hard, they all cheat. Maybe you played on hard. Yeah, I mean, we were not going to make an AI that played like a player. It just wasn't going to happen back then. It's just not. It wasn't feasible at the time. You could argue that the StarCraft AI was a little bit better, but it also had similar issues, and it also did cheat as well.
The guilty will suffer.
Huh? Oh.
I can wait no longer. Now is
Oops.
the time. I will finish the hunt.
Ooh, demons.
Come back, you mortals. None may defile the
Ah!
For the watchers.
Get him.
Now is the time.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have used the Phantom Knives, but oh, I got a good amount of mana.
I will finish the hunt.
Mantle of Intelligence +3. Wow. Is she an She's not an int hero. She's a strength hero, right?
The hunt awaits.
Yeah, she's an agility hero. So this doesn't really help her. Oh, I could drop the parry up to vitality, I guess. All right, we're gonna drop this. Why? Because this should give us. I think it gives us more regen. Yeah, it definitely does.
We're wasting time here.
And more abilities is better.
The guilty will suffer.
Look, the AI had problems, and
Finish the hunt.
there's no denying that.
You must hurry.
But that doesn't mean the entire campaign is bad. I think where we're going to fundamentally disagree, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that you care more about the RTS of the RTS aspects of the campaign than you do the storytelling and the moment-to-moment gameplay. Whereas we designed the campaign for storytelling
For justice.
and the moment-to-moment gameplay.
I can wait no longer.
And that's just, it is what it is. That's what we designed, that's what we made, and I think we did it successfully.
Finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt. For the watchers.
What are you doing?
Justice will be done. I can wait no longer.
Hmm?
Now is the time. The end draws near.
No, Blizzard's motto is not gameplay first.
Standing guard. We're wasting time here. Now is the time.
I don't know who you're thinking of. It's not Blizzard.
The end draws near. I will finish the hunt. The hunt awaits. The end draws near. I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time. I can hear our comrades' voices from the other side of this barrier. If we destroy it, they'll be able to get inside and help us hunt for Illidan.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
Finish the hunt.
Alright, let's break these rocks. Yay! Oh, and full mana too. How nice. Who designed this mission? Wait, where is it? What mission is this? Gameplay first is not Blizzard's motto. I don't know where that you got that from. If you can find it, actually, link it to me if you can find it, because I'm curious now.
Now is the time. I will finish the hunt.
Can they transform? Oops. That was unintentional.
The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
More undead orcs.
Who damn led them blindly to their deaths? Still they hunger for revenge.
You build a death ball and win? I mean, that is kind of Warcraft 3 in a nutshell, isn't it? I mean, in the multiplayer, you do actually have to go around and what do you call it? You have to I think I'll transform him into a bear. You have there was healing right there. I can't get to it.
The guilty will suffer.
Yeah, it's not true for every mission, and I think we did a pretty good job of having enough variety in the campaign that you didn't get too bored doing one thing over and over again. And here's the problem, Alexander. This is where you disagree, because you just want RTS. You want RTS all the way through, big macro building and all that stuff. And that's not what War 3 was in the campaign.
Sargeras, you seek to mock me? We'll see who laughs last, demon, when I clean your burning eye for my own.
Again, he referenced this mysterious eye. What could it be?
An artifact, no doubt. It must have contained tremendous demonic power to lure or dazzle as it did.
Oh, yeah.
Wasting time here.
So 17 years ago, we were very concerned that people would not be able to
The guilty will suffer.
play the campaign.
End draws near.
And
I will
like,
finish the hunt.
look at the tutorial missions in Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. Like, they are baby steps. They are baby steps.
Justice will be done. I can wait no longer.
Yeah, that was a huge concern, is that players would not be able to defeat even the early missions. And we even put in a feature where if you lost a mission, it would ask you if you wanted to lower the difficulty because of that fear. Ironically, no one ever took that option.
Can wait no longer.
It was like the least
The guilty will
used feature in the game.
the end draws near.
I guess people just didn't want to admit that they
No longer.
couldn't do it. I don't know.
It's a statue of Sargeras, the great queen of old. She led our people to war by consorting with Sargeras and his burning legion. Only, I don't recall her ever having a tail.
She looks more like a Naga than one of us.
Would those foul serpents have any reason to worship our queen?
I don't know, Aisha, but her image chills me to the core. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Naga.
The hunter wins. Illidan is out there somewhere. The end draws near.
Did I miss stuff? I feel like I'm...
Wait no longer. Justice will be done. The hunter waits.
Ooh, Tomb of Agility.
We're
Hell
wasting
yes.
time here. Destroy that
what barrier? What?
Finish the hunt. Now is the time.
Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, we're screwed. Alright, whatever.
Now is the time. The end draws near.
Maybe not.
Must hurry.
Looked scarier than it was.
Now is the time. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Warcraft 3 is not peak RTS. No, 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 no. Definitely not. That's a definite misconception. We were very clear that this is an RTS with RPG in it, and that the RPG was a heavy emphasis. And in fact, in earlier iterations of the game, the RPG elements were even heavier. The first iteration was almost like, I mean, the fact that the guy who was working on it at the time, Noah O'Brien, went on to make Guild Wars should tell you a lot about what the first few versions of Warcraft 3 were
Now is the time.
going to be.
I will finish the hunt. Now is the time.
Is that a place I can blink? Should I? I don't know. Where's the barrier she was talking about?
I can wait no longer. The hunt awaits.
It's just my opinion, but
Finish the
an RTS's quality is more decided by the multiplayer than the single player,
draws near.
because that's what lives on. The single player you play once, maybe twice, and then you go and you play multiplayer games. So, and that was our understanding when we were making the game. We weren't making the campaign as a tutorial for the RTS. That was not at all our intent, and we specifically
I can wait no longer.
kept that in mind when we were making the campaign. The point of the campaign was to tell Warcraft 3's story in the best way we could.
I will.
That was the sole purpose of the campaign.
I can wait no longer.
Link,
I will finish the hunt.
she has so much mana.
You're wasting
Oh no. Oh, I've screwed up here. Get out of the way. Get out. Oof.
the hunt awaits.
Alright.
Now is the time.
Pick this up and use this on some people here.
I can wait no longer. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt. For the Watchers. Ashal Theridas.
You put barrels and you didn't put anything. Ah, god damn it. We didn't make any design concessions in single player, Alexander. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We made the best story campaign we could with the tools we had. Your opinion is that it should have been more RTS macro focused. And I am telling you that it was the decision of Blizzard to go in a different direction, a more RPG focused one. Hence the storytelling and the characters and the dialogue and everything else. So while it's not the game you wanted or the game you would have made, it is the game we chose to make, the game that is critically accepted as good, and the game I'm playing right now. Okay, that was a mistake. Ah, get him!
Justice. I will finish the hunt. The hunt awaits. The end draws near.
And you don't have to agree with that decision, but I mean, it is what
Now is the time.
it is. What it
The
is.
guilty will
So
suffer.
there's no changing that now. Can't go back in time.
The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
You don't think it was successful? Okay, so what is your measure of success? Is it number of copies sold? Because in that regard, Warcraft 3 was extremely successful. Is it the number of people who like it as opposed to don't like it? In that regard, it is still completely successful as far as a game is concerned. Is it, what is your basis for saying that it isn't successful?
The end draws near.
And when you,
Finish the hunt.
I mean,
Now is the time.
yeah, go, I'm just curious what you have to say now. about that.
We're wasting time here. The hunt awaits. The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt.
We were so generous. All right, this is where my ebb has to blink.
Will be done. The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Whoops.
The guilty will suffer.
Oh, it raised a bridge. That's why it's there.
Now is the time.
How entertaining and engaging the core gameplay loop is, and your argument is that Warcraft 3 does not have an engaging core gameplay loop, despite millions of players enjoying it. And I mean, you're watching it now. You must be entertained at some level. I just don't understand. I don't understand what your 1 second cooldown. Oh, I want that. But she needs more damage. That's not a big deal, is it? Let me skip this.
No longer. The end draws near. I will finish the hunt.
Wait, can we go in here?
The guilty
No.
will suffer.
That's something I would do.
Finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer.
Ah.
Far enough, little boy. Your wanting neither justice has no jurisdiction.
What would you know of us or our
Good marketing cannot sell anything. That's not true.
words, not hills? We were Sargeras chosen, the High Lord, banished beneath the cruel seas, and a web of eternity floating around us. Transformed. We have waited 10,000 years to retake our rightful place in the world. And now, with Lord Illidan's help, we shall. Not while I draw breath. Your courage is commendable, but shall avail me nothing.
The hunt awaits. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. We must hurry. The hunt awaits. We must hurry. The hunt awaits. Now is the time.
They sell very poorly made games constantly. Could you give me an example of a very poorly made game that sold well?
No longer.
And Relin brings up an excellent point. Good marketing can't make a game beloved and still widely played 18 years later.
We must hurry.
I mean,
The end draws near.
it is it's an old game.
I can wait no longer.
And it certainly, there's a lot of things that I would change about it now
Justice will
um,
be done.
that I can't.
I will finish the hunt.
But I mean, what is your argument? I don't really understand anymore. Yeah, Warcraft 4. That's a whole other story, though.
The end draws near.
I suppose it's still a possibility.
I can wait to destroy that barrier so our forces outside can join us. The guilty will suffer. We're wasting time here. We must hurry. Justice will be done. The end draws near. The hunt awaits. Illidan is out there somewhere. The guilty will suffer.
Wait for everyone to come down. How much does that last? Good lord.
Justice will be done. The hunt awaits.
I don't know that Warcraft 3 fans should trust modern Blizzard with making Warcraft 4. As sad as that is to say. But who else would do it? No one else can. They own the IP, so.
Now is the time.
I mean, a nightmare scenario for me. But there are still people who worked on Warcraft 3 working at Blizzard. The nightmare scenario for me would be that if Activision effectively shut down Blizzard,
Will be done.
and I feel like they might.
We're wasting time here.
I feel like they might.
The guilty will suffer.
Blizzard was never a marketing studio, man. I don't know where you get that impression, Alexander. Like, back in the day, we did not do marketing. It was entirely based upon the reputation of the company, and every time we released a game, I swear to you, we waited with bated breath going, oh God, are people actually going to love this as much as they loved our other games? And unequivocally, the answer was yes. Warcraft 3
Now is the time.
was actually received the most criticism for being over-designed, for having too much going on in it. That was the criticism at the time of release. And you can go back and look at articles that say that, and it's strange. It's a strange critique to me, though I get it. Like, there's a lot going on in this game for that time period. But to say that it's a bad game and that we just marketed it well is absolute nonsense. Blizzard is not Activision, and
The guilty will
like, it's, I don't know, it's just not an argument that makes any sense in the context of the time period that this game is released. Who's left from the old Warcraft 3 Blizzard days? Three very important people. Maybe Matt Morris is public, so I'll say that. Matt Morris is still there, and he was integral to the campaign design for Warcraft 3 and TFT. And he is now the lead campaign design guy, I think. I don't know what his exact title is, to be honest. And there's two other people. I don't know. They're not very public, so I don't want to... Sam Didier, you guys all know him. He's still there. And he's like old as school. He's actually probably the last person left from the old guard, like the original crew, other than Alan Adham. And Sammy is the Horde. Like, all the art came from Sammy. And he's still, as far as I know, in charge of all the artwork there. So there's still hope for a Warcraft 4 that's good.
Yes, the transcript seems to grow more desperate. It reads that he was
Ambushed by the Guardians. I am dying. If my servants had not
I'll answer after this.
me, I could have claimed the eye and Sargeras. I won't be beaten like this. I am Gul'dan. I am darkness incarnate. It cannot end like this.
This is as far as he got. The wounds simply trail off. I cannot imagine what horrors Gul'dan faced in his final moments.
But let's go find out. Sorry, there were some questions. Let me get back to them. How were my colleagues able to make such a darn awesome credit scene? That's the stuff that doesn't happen in games anymore, because Warcraft 3 was a relatively small dev team. I think like 20 to 30 people at most. I'm trying to think. Yeah, around that. So when we were like, hey, let's have a credit scene, it was like Sammy who's like, let's have like a guitar and like a concert and like all this stuff. And then him and Alan Dilling and a bunch of other people just went to work and made it happen. And that's how a lot of the cool stuff that's in Warcraft 3 ended up in there. That's how all those small little things, those hidden secrets and stuff ended up in there. There's people like him and me and Tim and Matt just going, wouldn't it be cool if, and then making it happen. And because they gave us such a great tool set to do that with, yeah, we got a lot of that stuff in there, including those end credit scenes.
We must hurry.
Now it's all like pre-planned and sort of pre-packaged, like this is how you do a credit scene. Like at any large corporation like EA, like they've got a standard way that they do credits and stuff. Someone still has to create the effects. Someone still has to create the effects and do the actual work of it, but
Guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. This is a piece of Undan shadow ore. He must have shattered it by accident. If we can find the other missing pieces, we could reassemble the ore and use its power to aid us.
oh man. All right.
Now is the time. The end draws near. Now is the time.
Okay, I've stumbled upon a secret, obviously. I'm trying to think.
The end draws near. Now is the time. I can't pronounce your name. Krilyavi? Is that correct? So removing Sammy's icon. I don't think it was intended as disrespectful. I think it was just the point of Sammy's icon, or the point of Sammy on the texture of that cube was to remind Sammy that he needed to put art into the game. And so I think probably they just updated that with whoever the lead artist was on Reforged. So it wasn't, it's not a sign of disrespect or anything. It's just that someone else had to be reminded to do the art. That's a warning to not go in there until you've got all the secrets. Alright. I definitely missed something, because I believe there's a bunch more shadow orbs I need. So I need to find them, because I need to. Maybe there's something back there too. Sam's face was a hilarious Easter egg, but it wasn't an Easter egg. You have to understand. It was literally a warning to Sammy, like, hey, you missed some art. You got to get art in here, because he was the lead artist. So it was just a way to tell Sam, hey, you missed something. I can see how it would be perceived as disrespectful, but it definitely was not. I promise you, it was not intended as disrespect to Sammy. There's no way. He still works there. Yeah, I should have leveled up Blink more. I feel bad now. Is there a way down there? Or am I supposed to do this? I can wait no longer. For justice.
Oh, he's healing. Yeah, unfortunately,
I shall
I don't know. I don't know what happened with Reforged, honestly.
Now is the time.
I,
The end draws near.
there were earlier plans that were...
The end
Is this
draws
broken?
near.
Oh.
Now is the time.
Uh, uh,
The end draws near. I
that's
can
broken.
no longer
That's...
guilty
Was this never tested? Holy crap. Aha!
as the hunt.
2 of 10!
I shall Sargeras.
Holy crap!
The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. The end draws near. I will finish the
There's no way there's 10 fragments on this map. Is
I
there?
can wait no
There must be.
longer. The hunt awaits.
Alright,
Draws near.
we're gonna find these 10 fragments. And
Now
it's...
is the time.
Since there's 10 of them, I imagine every dark corner must have a secret. Oh man. Did I really...
I can wait no longer.
No.
Now is the time. The end draws near.
Yeah, design intent versus interpretation. I mean, that's always the...
Finish the hunt.
That's always how it ends up, right?
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer.
Okay.
I can wait no longer.
There must be some point earlier in the mission where I missed something. Were these doors I was supposed to open? Ugh. Alright, we're gonna go all the way back there. Because I'm completing this orb no matter what. Plus 10 damage is just too good. I don't know. It's like everyone's... It's like once you make something and then it's out there, you sort of are at the mercy of interpretation. And no matter what your intent, you know, you just have to deal with the repercussions of how people... How the hell did I miss that?
No longer.
You just have to deal with how people decide to interpret it, and then if it's like a particularly egregiously bad interpretation, you sort of have to try and correct if you can.
Now is the time.
It's, but I mean,
Finish the hunt.
it's true of all art. Like, once you put something out there, it's out there.
Golden is out there
It's
somewhere.
not okay. Looks like I could get there.
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer.
Okay, no, I'm wrong. Oh, 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 oh. I saw that.
Finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Holy moly.
I can wait no longer.
Okay.
The guilty will suffer. For the Watchers. For justice. For the Watchers. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt. The end draws near.
I like that sound.
Now is the time. The end draws near. The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
Reforged team seemed very genuine to me. Fans of the original wanted to give people what they wanted. Either I'm a bad judge of character or too many things are out of their control. You're not a bad judge of character. I'll put it that way. Yeah, not at all. And you have to remember that, I don't know how many people remember, but there was a mass layoff
Wait no longer.
while
I will finish the hunt.
yeah, there was like 800 employees laid off from Blizzard.
Finish the hunt.
I don't know if you guys remember that,
No longer.
but
The time.
after that,
Guilty will suffer.
um,
The end draws
a lot of internal people went quiet.
I will finish the hunt.
And
Draws near.
I don't know. I don't know how much I can say, but
Now is the
like
time. I will finish
things changed after that Activision layoff. And I don't know how many people are aware of this, but
longer.
Mike Morhaime left, Chris Metzen left, Frank Pierce left. Those are 3 of the original founding members
Suffer.
of Blizzard Entertainment. So to say that it's not the same Blizzard is, I mean, it's not the same Blizzard.
Guilty will suffer.
It can't be the same Blizzard. And it's just a question of, oh,
The hunt awaits.
you there.
Justice will be done. The guilty will suffer.
Ring of Protection. Is that better than Vitality? Is that better than Vitality? It's better than Energy. Do I need Energy? I said regen's so fast now. Decisions. I'm not dropping that. There's no way. All right.
The end draws
We'll go the risky route. Increases the armor of the hero by 2.
The hunt awaits.
Damage reduction 36%.
I will finish the hunt.
31. Okay. That is garbage.
No longer.
Rings of protection are garbage.
The end draws near. Now is the time.
5 of 10.
The end draws near.
Wow, there's so many secrets. Is this my mission? Can't be.
I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Alan Adham was a founding member, but he's a money guy. He bailed on Blizzard several times when he thought he could make easier money doing something else.
The end draws near.
Take that for what you will.
Guilty.
But he's not my
The end draws
favorite Blizzard founder.
near. I can wait no longer.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just saying
Justice will be done.
that
I will finish the hunt. The end
he's
draws
just not my favorite person. Not like Morhaime. I really like Morhaime.
The guilty will suffer.
For me, Morhaime leaving was sort of like
The hunt.
a death knell,
I can wait no longer.
which I hate to say,
Now
but
is the time.
it's just,
I can wait no longer.
it is what it is, I
I
guess.
will finish the hunt. Sargeras. The end draws near. The guilty will suffer.
Ooh.
I can wait no longer.
Ooh. Okay.
The guilty will
Okay.
suffer.
All right, fine. Okay, he looks scarier than he is. My favorite Blizzard member? Metzen. No. Yeah. Well, I mean, do I have to have a favorite? Can't I like multiple people? I had a lot of people who I enjoyed working with there,
The
so
end draws
it's not really fair to pick one favorite.
finish the hunt. The end draws near.
Am I supposed to get my troops into there, or is this? No, I'm supposed to do it alone.
I will finish the hunt. The end
Oh, that's worst case.
I can wait no longer.
I'm just gonna
The
do
end
this.
draws near. The guilty will suffer. The end draws near. We're wasting time here. I can wait no longer. The guilty
Yeah.
will suffer. For justice. I can wait no longer.
Oh god.
I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer. Now is the time. For the Watchers.
That worked out. Boy, I really ate up that mana though.
Your man.
I don't have enough for another.
Your man.
I have not seen the new cartoon where Metzen voices a dragon. I would love to see that. What is it called?
I can wait no longer.
A dreadful micro map.
Finish the hunt.
Aww.
I can wait no longer. Now is the
I
time.
know. I liked a lot of the people I worked with
Justice.
at Blizzard. In fact, I liked everyone pretty much across the board, save for like 2 people, but that's always going to happen at a large company.
For the Watcher.
When did I notice things started going for the worse in the company? Blizzard developers seem to have a different timeline.
I will finish the hunt. Now is the time.
I don't know.
Time draws near.
For me
Guilty will
personally, I
finish the hunt.
I didn't leave
I
it.
can wait no longer.
For me personally, I guess while I was still there were some inclinations that things were going to go wrong.
Time.
But I think that the Dragon
I
Prince
can wait no longer.
season 3. Oh, cool.
The guilty will suffer.
No, I'd love to check that out. I'll definitely have to watch that show.
Now is the time.
I it has to be when Activision bought Blizzard, because prior to that, there was no Blizzard had many owners, Sendent Software, Vivendi even, but it wasn't until Activision bought them that
Now is the time.
someone believed they could
Finish the hunt.
mess with the Blizzard formula. You know what I mean? It wasn't until Activision that someone came in and did mass layoffs. Like before there had been layoffs, but they were very minor. And B, started dictating what Blizzard needed to do and how many games they needed to ship and what those titles should be. It wasn't until Activision that started happening. So I didn't work there at that time. I don't know. Oh, I was supposed to have my whole crew with me. Oh, that's fine.
We're wasting
I
time.
did it alone.
Finish the hunt. I can
It wasn't until then that things went wrong.
the hunt.
Can I sit on this?
Now
No.
is the time.
Wait,
The end draws near.
what the hell? Oh,
We're wasting time here.
alright. We're wasting time. Sure. Oh, another RPG hater.
For the Watcher.
I don't know exactly the timeline, but it was actually fairly recent. If you look up Activision Blizzard lays off 800 or something along that line, you'll see it.
We're wasting time here. The hunt awaits. For justice. The guilty will suffer.
What's that do? I have no idea.
For the Watchers. The end draws near. For justice.
Yeah, there were 800 layoffs. Now, a lot of it was in like countries like Ireland and stuff where they had a bunch of tech support and stuff.
The end
But
draws
I know for a fact that there was a bunch of layoffs at Blizzard proper, mostly in
near. I
esports.
can wait no longer. Finish the hunt. We're
But-
wasting time here.
But
Shall the
all right, this part is pure speculation. Please don't interpret this as what happened.
we must hurry.
When a big company buys a smaller company and they feel like the smaller company is not doing exactly what they want,
The hunt
they will send a message. And I think that message was the layoffs. And the message was, do as we say. So I believe that's what happened. Couldn't tell you for sure.
time here.
Do I even want that? No, I don't. See, this is why we never drop potions again.
Somewhere. Now is the time.
I feel like I'm missing a shadow orb. I mean, clearly I'm missing 4. Where else could they be? What am I doing right now? Walking around and right-clicking, waiting an eternity for battles to resolve. There's no gameplay to speak of. I'm enjoying... I'm actually enjoying this more than I thought I would. And it's largely the thought of where the rest of these shadow orbs are and how do I get to them. So maybe this isn't your cup of tea, which is fine. You don't have to like every game. There's no rule that says you do. ADHD. Do you need ADHD to enjoy an RTS? I don't know. Oh. That's not a shadow orb though. Man, we put so much stuff in this level.
I can wait no longer.
Looking at the map, anywhere I see a black area is suspect. Very suspect. Probably not there. Maybe here. So, see, look at that. Where's this go? Is there any way to get up there? Maybe. I think I already went in there. Okay. That's just your opinion, man? What? Are you the same guy as before, or are you one of his friends who came in here to troll on me? So it's not that it's just my opinion, or it's not that it's just your opinion. It's if you don't like the game, that's fine, but it is just your opinion in the same way that it's just my opinion that the game is fun and enjoyable, and I'm having a good time. Why am I having a good time? Because the game has set up several mysteries for me. Where are the rest of these shadow orbs, and how can I find those locations to blink to them? So that's what I'm looking for now. I enjoy exploratory gameplay. That is one of the core game design components of any game, is exploration. So maybe you're just not an explorer, which is fine. Maybe you need action and constant combat. That's fine, but that's not what this mission is about. This mission is about exploring and finding those shadow orbs. And if you don't like it, you just go to the end part where the doors are and you go through. This is extra gameplay specifically for the explorer gameplay type who likes to look and try to find these things. So when I say it's just your opinion, that's not a dismissive argument. It is literally, you don't like this style of gameplay and that's okay. And, you know, you don't have to like it, and there is no objective point where it's like, oh, if you don't like this, you are wrong. There is no right or wrong here. It is literally just opinions. Black areas, I suspect. Imagine that out of context. Okay, maybe I need to watch my words a little more carefully, huh? Is this a secret? No. Now I'm trapped. Damn it! Why didn't I get level 3 blink? Ah. I feel like there's something over here. I went through here before and I didn't find anything. Maybe here? There's nothing. Is it satisfying that they had more trouble making the culling of Stratholme than me? I don't know. I don't know what trouble they had. Is that from a developer commentary? Can Blizzard free itself, or will developers have to leave the company and form a new gaming studio for themselves like Diablo 2 guys did? No, they're trapped. They're trapped. They have to leave or not. It's up to them. It's there's
Guilty will suffer.
Activision owns them.
I can wait.
I do not see a future in which they
End draws near.
sell Blizzard for any reason.
The guilty will suffer. We must hurry.
Do you? I mean, I just don't see it happening. It's not to say it's impossible. It's
The hunt.
just extremely unlikely. Did I actually miss that? I must have.
The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Yeah, there's definitely some over here.
Finish the hunt. Justice will be done.
Oh, okay.
Wasting time here. Now is the time. The guilty will suffer.
Yeah, I don't know how much trouble they had
Hunt.
redoing the Calling of Strathholm. I thought that they were going to redo the cinematics. I was actually super excited about
Now is the time.
that. Uh-huh.
I will finish the hunt.
3 more. Yes, I had to count.
Watcher. The end draws near. Now is the time. I can wait no longer. Now is the time.
I wish that they had. Like, the stuff they showed at
I can wait no longer.
BlizzCon was amazing. Like, I was like, wow. They were really going all out on Reforged. And,
The end draws near.
you know, it's entirely possible that there's a patch and that they add all that stuff in later. That
Now is the time.
they had some mandate that they had to ship at some specific date and they weren't allowed to withhold, and so they put in
The guilty will suffer.
semi placeholder stuff
No longer.
until they could get back to it, and maybe in like 6 months we'll see
The end draws near.
a truly reforged Warcraft 3.
I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Or maybe that's just wishful thinking,
The guilty
but-
will suffer.
you know.
Now is the time.
The alternative is that this is it, and or that Reforged is what it is, and that's just it,
Now
which is also entirely possible.
the end draws near. I can wait no longer.
I
The
feel like
end draws near. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. We're wasting time.
there's got to be 3 more somewhere, right?
Now is the time. The end draws near.
Yeah, 1 month was clearly not enough.
Justice will be done.
Clearly
Now is the time.
clearly not.
The guilty
Um,
will suffer.
But I, you know, again,
Time.
Activision decides these things now, not Blizzard.
The hunt awaits.
If it were in true Blizzard fashion, this game would have gone delayed to 2021 if necessary to make sure that it was good. That was all. That was the Blizzard. If Blizzard had a motto or whatever, that would be it. We'll ship when it's ready, not before. I feel like I might be able to get over there.
Justice will be done.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
And
I can wait no longer.
I don't know. I can't.
The guilty will suffer. The end draws near.
Whatever.
The guilty will suffer.
I don't know what's going on internally. I just know that,
I will
and I mean, you guys already know that this is not the Blizzard you remember. And
I can wait no longer.
the real question is,
Illidan is out there somewhere.
is Activision
Time.
self-aware enough
He will suffer.
to? God, I hate the
I
padding.
will finish the hunt.
Is Activision self-aware enough to recognize this as a mistake
I will
and
finish the hunt.
change what they're doing? I think the answer to that is no, though.
Now is the time.
I already
can
did
wait
this
no
area, didn't I?
longer.
Yeah, I did.
The end draws near.
See, this is actually a bug in the original game. You should be able to pad down this,
Will suffer.
but someone, maybe it was me, put a doodad there for decorative purposes and fucked it up.
The end draws near. I can
Bastard.
wait no longer.
Who would do such a thing? It's going to turn out to be my mission, isn't it?
I will finish the hunt. The end draws near. The guilty.
The release trailer has textures that are missing?
The end draws near.
Hmm. She has Sentinel. Are there trees? Music is creeping me out. Okay, there's got to be something over here. Am I right? Where's the tree? Is this a barrier? Are these rocks? Oh, man. All right, I'm looking for a tree in the meantime. Oh, there's some stuff here too. I missed. Where's the tree? That's sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky.
Justice will be done.
The map is so long. So, I don't know. One of the things that I look for in when I'm making games is to have these exploratory elements. Aha!
Now is the time.
I love that moment of like, aha! I figured it out. And
As you wish.
ironically, it's been so long since I've played the game that I'm having them now.
Sargeras. I will finish the hunt.
He ate it.
For
Oh
the
my god.
Watchers. For
He
justice.
ate a shadow orb. We shouldn't put a purple effect on him. No,
For
it's-
justice.
there's
I
two
can wait
more.
no longer. For the
Yes, I am going to destroy every single one of these goddamn things. I knew it. I knew there was something. I knew it.
Sargeras.
Stone token.
The end draws near.
I'm gonna need this, aren't I?
The guilty will suffer. The end draws near.
All right.
I will finish the hunt.
Goodbye, periapta vitality.
There's something. The guilty will suffer.
Now, I also saw stones that looked destructible. These look like destructible stones, so I'm gonna get that.
I will finish the hunt.
Yeah,
I can wait
definitely.
no longer.
Gotta be something here, right? Oh,
I must hurry.
hi guys.
Justice will be done. Hi. Illidan is out there somewhere.
Anything
I will
else?
finish the hunt.
No.
I can
Alright.
wait no longer.
So there's one tree there. Is there any other trees? Got two more to go.
We're wasting time here.
That's suspicious. What else is suspicious? Now I'm just looking for trees. Or was that the only one? Don't tell me. There's gotta be something here, right? There's a crate here, so let's go that way and see what happens. I mean, I'm not saying that Warcraft 3 was a great game. Okay, I mean, objectively it was a great game at the time. I'm not saying it's held up. But I am saying that it did appeal to a wide mass of players on a variety of fronts. In terms of action elements, RPG elements, exploratory elements, story elements. There's something for everybody to appreciate. And I think what people get caught up in is this idea that if the game doesn't 100% appeal to them in exactly the way that they want, they tend to get upset for some reason. And I don't know what that's about. Because you just don't play that game then, right? I mean, what's the How does it hurt you for there a game to exist that isn't 100% your cup of tea? I think it aged okay. I think it aged okay. Certainly, there's many things that could be improved, but like, you know, MMORPGs weren't really a thing yet, and this was the sort of stepping stone that Blizzard took in that direction, unintentionally, because or semi-intentionally, I guess you would say, because Mo Bryan definitely wanted to make an RPG, like a full MMORPG. Ruin of the Wild. What is this? Yeah, that's the doorway. Something on the other side. But there's no orb? What the heck? Okay. Okay, fine. That's weird. Whatever. Whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Aha. Aha. 9. There's one more. It could be any of them. Don't know if I even want to. I really kind of want to look for it. Oh, I don't know. This is one of those situations where if I open the door, does that mean that I can't get it anymore? My fear is that that's the case. All right, let's look around the map one more time, because I feel like there's got to be something going on right here. Am I right? There's got to be something. Gotta be. I deserve more watchers? I don't think so. I'm terrible at streaming. Like, legit, I am awful. I'm not... I purely do this for informational purposes. Because, I don't know, I just think that people like to know what was going on at the time that this game was made. It's sort of like historical record keeping. I don't know. If I were trying to be a good streamer, I would have a lot more prepared for this, but this is really off the cuff. I'm just playing the game and telling you what I remember and answering any questions. Also, I'm streaming at extremely weird hours for the US, I know. Must be like 4 in the morning or something over there. Menethiel Jr. heel turn. What are you talking about? Are you talking about the cinematic? Where Arthas or are you talking about the Culling of Stratholme, where he's like saying the city must be purged? So legitimately, like, I don't think most people played Warcraft 3 the way that I'm doing it right now, which is to try and find every little secret. And if you've seen some of my other playthroughs, which I doubt anyone has, but like when I play Skyrim, for example, like I am slow. Like I go almost nowhere. There's gotta be something. Okay. That's a no. That's a definite no. I must have missed one somewhere, but I can't remember. I'm not gonna cheat, I'm not gonna look it up. If I miss it, I miss it. Damn it. No, there's no orb. Man, I came all that way for nothing. What about here? What?
We're wasting time here.
Yes, we're wasting time, but so what?
I will finish the hunt.
She's trapped by her own fucking group.
The end draws near.
Let's explore first. So there is a path there, but it's not. Wait. Wait.
We must hurry.
There's got to be something here. There has to be.
The hunt awaits.
There has to be. There absolutely has to be.
I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer.
Not doing Reforged because I didn't buy it.
Finish the
And also, I wanted to play it
end draws
as I remember it, which is to say,
Now is the time.
when I worked on Warcraft 3,
Guilty will suffer.
this is what it was when we shipped,
Finish the
basically.
The guilty
And I didn't want to.
I can wait no
I know that they made some changes,
Now is the time.
and so I didn't want to
I will finish.
screw up my memory effectively. It's like, is that how it happened when we did it? I don't remember
I
that.
can
Like,
wait
you
no
know what I mean?
longer. The guilty
This way, I have no excuse. Like, this is what it
finish
is.
the hunt.
There's got to be something here.
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time.
Yeah, I dropped those.
I can wait no longer.
Can I get up here? No.
Now is the time.
There's no ramp.
I can wait no longer. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Can I get up
The
here?
guilty will suffer.
No.
I can wait no longer. The end draws near.
What if I go like?
I will finish the hunt. The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer.
I'm convinced that it's here. This is too big a dark area to not be something, right? You didn't find too much in the data files? Hey now, Reforged isn't trash. I mean, it's still based on this game. Can't be complete garbage, right?
Justice
I mean, really it is just Warcraft 3 with updated graphics, right?
the guilty
It's not there? Oh man.
now
I wonder how many hours I would have spent there if you hadn't said that. Alright. Alright, I think I give up. I think I give up. So I'm gonna go... Let's go to the final. Let's go to the final. I mean, I hate giving up, but... I feel like I would have seen it. It's got to be something where there's like a multi-jump. It could be here.
justice will be done.
Really? It looks like a downgrade to you in terms of graphics? I don't know. Wait.
Illidan is
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
out there somewhere. It shall be done.
That was a mistake.
Justice will be done.
Alright, whatever.
Now is the time.
Yeah, yeah.
The end draws near.
Wait, that is it? Where? Oh,
I can
wait.
no longer.
What? Oh my god.
Illidan is out there somewhere. The end draws near.
Wait, it's not here?
The guilty will suffer.
It is here!
Find the last piece of the shadow law. Now we'll use Gul'dan's own artifact to discover what he could not. Finish the hunt. I can wait no longer.
Oh my god.
The guilty will suffer.
Good. If that mana rune wasn't there, I never would have found that. That was actually pretty good level design in that regard. Admiral Proudmoore has an icon that is not used in the campaign for some reason. He probably had some ability and then we didn't have time to get to do it. Something like that. That's usually what it was. Actually, sometimes we just had a bunch of requests for iconography and stuff, and Samwise could crank those out like 100 a day. That guy was freaking nuts. he could pump out the iconography artwork. So sometimes we just make a bunch of requests for stuff that we didn't even necessarily know if we would get in terms of like the other components, like programming or whatnot. Yeah, Naisha has plot armor. Does she have like infinite sentinels as well? Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I can't believe I found all fucking 10. That's nuts.
We must hurry. Now is the time.
All right. I
The end draws near.
feel like there's a cutscene.
Guilty will suffer.
I did this cutscene.
You have much to pay for, Illidan. I'm taking you back to your cell.
Naivete does not suit you. When I consumed the power of Gul'dan's skull, I inherited his memories, especially those of this place and the dark prize he coveted.
Yes, power of Sargeras. You would claim it as your own.
That power is beyond my reach, Middle-earth. This, the Eye of Sargeras, contains all the power I'll need to rid this wretched world of my enemies once and for all. Ironic that you should be its first victim.
You're insane.
Isolation can do that to the mind. After all your long centuries, you kept me chained in darkness. It is only fitting that I bury you in turn.
I remember I worked on this for so long. Getting all those effects to go off at the same time and the camera shake and everything. Oh man. It took me almost a whole day.
Power will allow me to escape. I fear there is no way out for the rest of you. Go, mistress. The goddess will lead you back to the hereafter. I will not forget you, my sisters. You will be avenged. I swear it. Now I've got to find a way out, or this cursed tomb is drowned by the seas.
Okay. This would be a good time to save since there's 3 minutes to get the heck out.
I can wait no longer.
Yee.
Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. Now is the time. The guilty will suffer. I can wait no longer. The end draws near. Now is the time. I can wait no longer. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt.
Ah.
Now is
Okay, probably shouldn't do that.
I can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt. I can wait no longer. The guilty will suffer. The end draws near.
Bye.
Time.
No.
Guilty will suffer.
Everyone's going nuts.
The end draws near. Now is the time. The end draws near.
Oh wait. How do I get over there? Alright. 2 minutes left.
The hunt. I can wait no longer.
Everyone's got a slow.
The end draws near. No longer. I will finish
Ooh.
the hunt. The guilty will suffer. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
I'm gonna get out.
Draws near.
Now I remember why I made
Finish the hunt.
this is my mission, isn't
I
it?
can wait no longer. I will finish the hunt.
Oh. Oh.
Now is the time. For the watchers.
Wait, really?
The guilty will suffer. I will finish the hunt.
What am I doing? No. No. Ah! What have I done? I selected the wrong character, that's what. I might have just killed myself. I'm not trying to... Oh, I can't click on it because he's there. I think I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I messed that up so bad. Alright. Instant restart, I love it. Oh man. Oh, that's painful. That's really painful. Leave me alone. Okay. Go, 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 go. Don't go that way. No. Go, go, go. Nope. Wrong way. Oh, man. Link. Whew. Oh no. This is intense. Okay, am I gonna go for those gauntlets again? I don't. No, wait, I already got them. Oh, it restarted me, but it gave me the stuff I got. That's the wrong way. Shit. I regret everything. Oh, what I did was I tried to hide there, but I realized I have fairy fire on me. Okay. Okay. Almost there. 1 minute left. Okay, Christ. Rune of shielding. Am I there? Is this the wrong way? This is the wrong way. Can I go? No, I cannot. Wait, how do I get there? 50 seconds left. Teleport. Oh my god, I made it. I think I made it. I made it! I forgot about this. That was awesome. That was crazy. Wrath of the Betrayer. Hours later, suffering from grievous wounds and exhaustion, Maya stumbles back to the relative safety of her base camp.
What happened, Mistress? Her and Aisha and the others. They are lost.
F to pay respects to Naisha.
We have no choice but to sail back to Kalimdor and warn Shondo Stormrage of what his brother intends. It's too late, Mistress. Illidan's forces have arrived. We cannot escape, but perhaps we can send for reinforcements. Summon the runner. She must reach the shoreline and sail back to Kalimdor. With any luck, Shondo Stormrage will reach us before we're overrun. Be swift, sister.
The music cut out. What was that about? That was weird. Naisha's in WoW? How's that possible? She died in the Tomb of Sargeras. Oh, this is the split mission. So these guys defend and yeah, okay. So what sort of does this base pretty much defend itself, or is this do I actually have to pay attention over here? I'm going for all the upgrades because it makes the most sense to do so. All right, let's go.
The end draws near. I will finish the hunt. The hunt awaits. The end draws near. Justice.
She's a banshee? Okay, that is cool.
We've discovered a dig site. Perhaps it holds an artifact from our ancient kingdom. Scour the dig site. We'll take whatever it
Teleports the hero. Well,
Find something to
oh, oh, that's all right. It's not too bad. Not too bad. I hope there's not a back path that's gonna get me screwed here. Wait, what was that? Hippogriff? Oh, right. Archer's thing. Need one more over here.
They're wasting time here.
Alright, am I gonna get this or not? I don't know.
You will suffer.
What does this do? Maeve can use Staff of Teleportation to easily travel between her base and the runner. Ah,
Now
great.
is the time.
I guess I'm losing that.
I will
Oh
finish
well.
the hunt. Now is the time.
Alright.
The end draws near. Now is the time. The end draws near. I can wait no longer.
Losing named units always feels bad because you feel like you're not supposed to, you know? You feel like you failed. Even if you didn't really.
Now is the time. The end draws near. Research finished. I will finish the hunt. Now is the time. For the Watchers. Our sacred grove in justice will be done.
No, roar. Oh, they can't.
The hunt awaits.
Oh. What's going on? Right. Oh my god. No! No, what have I done?
Justice will be done.
Damn it.
The hunt awaits.
Alright.
We're wasting time here.
Can you get back? Ah, that's why. That's pretty cool actually. Alright. Damage, yes. More damage. Always good.
Must run. I will finish the hunt. The guilty will research. Justice will be done.
Get
I
him.
will finish the hunt. The end draws near. I can wait no longer. For justice, I will finish the hunt.
Staff of Negation. Do I need that? Man, I wish I had a second hero.
The hunt
Oh.
awaits.
Generally, when we drop something, it's because there's some benefit to it. Would I drop this for it though? I don't know. I don't want to lose any more mana regen is the other issue. I guess I could drop this.
The guilty will suffer.
Though I do lose hit points by doing so. Alright, let's at least look at it.
The end draws nearer.
Yeah, I'm keeping that. Multi-use items are the best. Alright. We're supposed to go...
The guilty will suffer. The end draws nearer.
Used to hide the High Elf Archer in Defense of Mount Highjaw.
Now is the time.
Oh, was there a named one? Ah.
We're wasting time here. I will finish the hunt.
How rude.
The guilty
We're lucky to have found you. We're wasting time here.
draws nearer. Our sacred grove is being decimated.
Is it? Oh, shit. Okay, that's pretty serious. Go kill these. You guys come here. Renew. Oh, too late. Shit. What the fuck? Wow. Alright. Clearly there's a bad spot here, so we'll build a couple protectors. And yeah, definitely want that too. I could have just picked him up and moved. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
What is nature's I'm game. We're wasting time here.
You know, the truth is, now that I'm playing it,
I will finish the hunt.
I don't remember much about TFT. And part of that was just that the development cycle on the Frozen Throne was 9 months. So there are legit
The end draws.
levels in the Frozen Throne that I never played.
I will finish the hunt. The hunt awaits. We're wasting time here.
What do you do? Oh, she's a healer.
The hunt awaits.
Orb of Slow. Oh, that's really good.
We must hurry.
You carry it. You can't do it. Alright,
We're
fine.
wasting time here.
At some point, there's just no room for any... Alright. Damn it.
Now is the time. Your building is
6 bonus damage. Yeah, that's too good to pass up. Okay.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Where shall I find my heart? I know no wrong.
hunt awaits.
Alright.
The end draws near. The guilty will suffer.
Never played them at all. No, I did play TFT once, so never played them during development. But that's bad. That's really bad, honestly. Because a lot of what made Blizzard great at the time was relying on each other's feedback. I mean, there was a process whereby we were supposed to play every mission, so it'd be like, oh, this guy's level's done, everyone play it and give feedback. But the problem was, in a 9-month development cycle, there was literally there were just times where someone had to like forego that and just continue working on their mission. And I don't know. I wish it had been it should have been a 2-year development cycle rather than a 9-month one, because TFT had so much in it. It just, there was no way it was going to be perfect. In the time we had. That's true of so many games though. If they just had more time. Look at this.
End draws near.
What?
I will finish
Crazy Loon, the runner Nagas. She's reached the shore.
Out to sea. Something tells me I need to... Is this where I'm supposed to... Oh man. Am I supposed to build hippogriff riders? Is that supposed to happen? I'm not sure. Can I build hip? Cannot build them. Now I'm confused. What am I supposed to do here? Alright, let's just get these in here.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ah. Oh no. Alright. Oh. Okay.
Research
How am I gonna get through here if I can't heal them? Alright, whatever. We've made it somewhere.
justice will be done.
Stop.
We must hurry. Now is the time. I will finish the hunt.
Oh, this is something else. Secrets. More secrets.
The hunt awaits. We must hurry. Now is the time. I can wait no longer.
Alright, not much of a secret, just gold coins. Is this my mission? Oh man.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ah.
I'm away.
Get him.
Justice will be done.
She's already level 6. Vengeance. Create a powerful avatar that summons invulnerable spirits from nearby corpses to attack you. When the avatar of vengeance dies, the spirits vanish. Okay.
We're wasting time here.
Yes, we are.
Justice will be done. I can wait no longer.
All just caused a conflict of interest there.
The hunt awaits. The end draws near.
No. Oh, hello.
We must hurry.
Our
I will
warriors
finish
have
the
engaged.
hunt.
What? No, no, no. No, 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 no. No.
The hunt awaits.
No, 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 no. 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 There we go.
The hunt awaits.
That's better. Matt Morris replied to complaints on Twitter. What did he say? I feel so bad for him.
The hunt awaits.
I feel really bad for Matt. I really do. There's no,
Justice
Oh, I can dispel this.
we must hurry.
That's what it's for.
I can wait no longer.
Yeah. Mana Stone. That's the thing I just ate in order to pick up the slow orb. I ain't dropping anything for that. And her mana's almost full anyways. Let me see here though.
Justice will be done.
Alright. The team is working hard to resolve issues. It saddens us as well. Sorry has not lived up to your expectations. Yeah. What else can he say, you know?
Justice will.
Yeah, I really feel bad for him. Uh-oh. May I help you? What did I write? I wrote a bunch of stuff.
Time shall not wait.
Huh?
You must wait. The hunter leads. We're wasting time here.
What?
I'm sleepy.
You're sleepy?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Go eat.
There's no food now. I eat it all.
You ate all the food?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I just ate all the food.
What?
No.
You want to go somewhere, is that it? You want to go to 7 or something, right?
No.
Knockbar? You crazy?
Mm-hmm.
What time is it? It's almost 9. You should be in bed.
No, I don't need to go to school.
I know you don't need to go to school. It doesn't mean you can hang out at bars and at night. What do you think I am?
We're wasting time here.
All right. I think I have to stop here. Family calls, so I'm going to end the stream. I'll be back. My intent is to get through all of this as much as I can, as soon as possible. So, within the next couple days, I intend to get from here where I am now all the way to the end. So I'm not promising because I can't, because, you know, stuff comes up. It just happens. But yeah, I will get through this. And if you think of any questions in the meantime, you can ask me anytime. Maybe you guys could play. I mean, if you're playing Reforged, like if you run into something in the campaign and you're like, why did they do that? That's a hi mom. That's a good way to keep me thinking in terms of like what was the game development like. Because right now I'm just overwhelmed by all the stuff that is in the missions. I forgot how much there was this game. So all right, I'm gonna call it. And thank you for watching. And I can't find where my thing is to end the stream. And there it is. Okay. All right. Have